As twilight dims and the night begins to stir, in the hollow moments betwixt wake and slumber, you may find yourself in the Spooking Minutes. Listener, be careful. You're in for a scare. Welcome to the Spooking Minutes, the podcast where childhood fears come to life. What a pause! Enough for a witch to fly through on a broom, maybe. Spooky. I'm Slimy Steve.
I am Morbid Matthew.
And I'm Laguna Louise.
Isn't our brand name Laguna?
That makes me think of Laguna Beach.
The scariest place to get a sunburn.
Frightening.
Is that Heidi and Spencer? Were they on that show? I don't remember. Oh, maybe they were on the hills. Oh. Welcome to the Spooky Minutes. Episode 5. Whoa, we've made it to 5 episodes. Can you believe it? I can, because we planned to do 6. Today, we're not going to talk about some of our fears from childhood. We've done that. And we don't have a guest lined up for this week because nobody's returning our calls. But what is returning our calls is a topic to discuss, because those don't have phones, but they do return calls. And today we're going to be talking about urban legends. Ooh, thunder crack, witch cackle. So we're going to talk about some of our favorites. We were just talking about the 1998 film, which I think is great. It's a classic for me. Urban Legends, starring Jared Leto, who apparently, maybe this is its own urban legend, I don't know. Jared Leto apparently, in 2000 or 2002, 5 years after making the movie, somebody brought it up and he was just like, no, I wasn't in that.
He just denied it?
This movie, he was like, no.
Oh.
What?
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's tough when the internet's around to verify that.
It's like, no, it was like 5, you're definitely, that's you, Jared Leto. That's in Fight Club, do you see that one? Yeah. Michael Rosenbaum, Rebecca Gayheart, Joshua Jackson.
What's it
Daniel
about?
Harris.
Can you give me a log line?
A killer is using urban legends to kill people.
Okay, I dig it.
So it was shot in Toronto at the University of Toronto for a lot of it. It's got a lot of horror. Brad Dourif's in the opening scene, which is that there's somebody in the back seat.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But he's kind of a creeper, and she's like, "Oh, this guy's scary," but he's like, he's really good too. And Robert Englund's in. He's a professor who's teaching them about urban legends. And then, there's a killer starts killing people off with urban legends. It's really good.
Is the killer the professor?
No, that's what they think.
Yeah,
but it's not.
That seems like the slam dunk obvious. That's him.
You never saw this one, you said.
No,
because this was around. Here's an interesting thing. So, Scream came out in '96, kind of revitalized the slashers. Everyone's doing those. Kevin Williamson wrote that, brought it back, and then he also worked on I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Okay.
He wrote the screenplay, or helped work on the screenplay. Halloween H2O, also in '98, helped work on the screenplay. I don't think he had anything to do with urban legends. However, Joshua Jackson's in it, and there's a Dawson's Creek joke that's very prominent. And Kevin Williamson, again, created, I think, Dawson's Creek, and that's he's just got his hands all over everything.
His greasy little digits all over.
Yeah. Kevin saved some stuff for the other people. I guess he didn't, because that was 25 years ago.
I don't know anything about Urban Legends, the movie, but I bet it has a great soundtrack. 1998. Is Venga Boys in it?
It's got Venga Boys. It's got Len. Can You Steal My Sunshine? Yes. Barbie? Aqua? That was probably around then, right?
It's probably got a ska song in there. Got some Mighty Mighty Boss Stones or something. We watched Clueless, which is not a horror film. Oh, well, maybe. Maybe not.
If you're afraid of former step-siblings hooking up, maybe.
But it has a great cameo by the Mighty Mighty Boss Stones, and just really marks a time and a place that
Yeah.
I don't think ska was ever really put into movies in a serious way other than in the movie Clueless.
Yeah. I feel like you're the only person I would ever hear say there's a great cameo from the Lost Tones in anything.
Yeah, that sentence isn't spoken very often.
No. Possibly never before.
No. I just
heard
said
it
a new
here.
sentence.
Yeah. Urban legends. There's. Do you guys have any Did you guys talk like urban legends as kids or?
I definitely heard
any,
them.
Yeah.
Here's an urban legend I always liked: is that Mountain Dew makes you infertile, like it lowers your sperm count. And we always told this isn't like someone's going to kill you urban legend, but it's definitely a legend.
Yeah.
And it got traded among us like 9-year-old, 10-year-old boys as if it mattered to us. Like people are
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I'm not going to drink Mountain Dew." It's like, you're 10, you are not in danger of impregnating anybody.
Yeah.
Anyway, that one always that seemed like bullshit from the start.
That was one
I'm
that
like,
passed around
how
like
would
crazy,
that
though.
affect it? And like, wouldn't they do something about that? I don't know. It just triggered the bullshit alarm really quickly.
Yeah. You know, what's interesting though, I may have told you this. I work at a golf course and I was talking to some kids and they were getting a Mountain Dew. And the new urban legend about Mountain Dew is that it makes your junk smaller.
Oh, okay.
What company out there has it in for Mountain Dew that they're like making all of these
Yeah.
these urban legends?
Someone
They're
at
like,
Mellow Yellow is just
yeah,
hey.
yeah. The CEO of Pepsi's like, listen up. Actually, does Pepsi own them?
I think
Pepsi
so.
owns Mountain Dew.
Okay, yeah. So
It'd be weird
Coke.
if it was him.
The folks at Coke are really going after the Mountain
Yeah.
Dew.
You know what though? I don't think it's
Yeah,
affected
this-
them at all. Like, Mountain Dew is doing okay. It seems like even among that set that would believe that urban legend and seem to care for some reason, like young boys, they slurp that just like water.
People are still doing the Dew.
Can't unmountain Dew what's been unmountain done.
But on a more serious note, another urban legend I like a lot is, there's an urban legend about someone calls a house and there's like heavy breathing or something like that, and the person hangs up on them and they keep getting this like creepy phone call, and then they phone the cops or something like that, and then the cops trace the call and they're like, then they phone them back like, you're in danger, get out of the house, because the phone call is coming from inside the house.
Inside
I probably butchered that urban legend greatly, but
That's basically it.
that's basically it. So the reason I like that one a lot is like I like thinking about the logistics of things. I like thinking of the logistics of conspiracy theories because they usually fall apart really quickly.
Yeah.
And in this one, you need 2 phone lines for this to work, right? Like to phone someone from inside the house, you need 2 phone lines, which is pretty rare to
I don't
have.
know. Back
Okay,
in the 70s and 80s, I think it was like.
Oh, maybe it's just because we
common.
didn't have 2 phone lines, and I didn't know anyone that had 2 phone lines. But I was thinking, like, if they didn't have 2 phone lines, did the killer install a second phone line, and then would have to like pay the bill for that month
Yeah.
to make it all work? And maybe that's how they found out the identity of the killer. It's like, oh, it's Billy Bob from next door. He paid for your second phone line for like the month. But maybe you're right. Maybe they always had 2 phone lines, 3 phone lines. I don't know.
Yeah. I know that was a big part of Black Christmas, which was like a big college house, so I assume that makes sense for them to have multiple phone lines. But
Right.
a lot of the urban legends I like are similar of that of like there's somebody in the house. There's like 2 of them that are kind of similar, like the licked hand and the choking Doberman.
I'm
which,
unfamiliar with these. Go on.
So the licked hand is okay. So there's a girl. She's home alone for like the first time. She's locked all the doors. I think in a lot of these too, it's like there's an escaped mental patient or something, or killer. Because let's get woke for a second. Mental patients or people with mental disorders, they're more likely to become the victims of crimes and violence. Yeah, we're woke here, okay? So there's a killer on the loose, and she locks all the doors, and she goes to bed, and she's scared. And to comfort herself, she has her dog in her room, and she reaches down beside the bed, and she'll pet the dog, and the dog licks her hand, and she feels safe by that, and she goes to sleep. And she wakes up in the morning, she hears like a dripping sound, and she goes into the bathroom, and the dog's dead, and it's been gutted,
Oh, no.
and someone's wrote in blood, people can lick too. and the killer was inside the house, and he was licking her hand.
Yeah, you think you notice that, don't you?
Yeah.
Like, dogs' tongues feel very different than human tongues.
I think so.
That's gross.
Yeah. That's similar to the one. This is one I heard. This is one that I think probably my favorite one that actually scared me the most, which is kind of similar to that, and the phone call. The someone's when a stranger calls. That's kind of a common thing for that. This is when I heard. I think from it. It was in public school, like elementary school, probably like grade 4 or 5. We were just telling stories to each other. This is one I heard that really got me, and I've never found it anywhere. And that's kind of what freaks me out the most, I think. And it's a woman's home alone. There's an escaped killer on the loose. That same setup. And she's kind of scared. And she's walks into her living room, and she sees a man, this kind of crazed man, looking in her front window. It's wintertime. It's cold. It's nighttime. She gets freaked out. She's like, that's got to be the killer. She calls the cops up. Cops come to the house. They check outside. They talk to her. And they say, there's nobody out there. There's not even any footsteps on the ground outside. And she's like, oh, okay. And they're like, it's probably just your imagination. You're on edge. It's a spooky time. And she's like, got it. So they leave. She's still spooked out, though. She goes around, locks all her doors, checks it again. Goes back into the living room. Sees the guy staring through her window again. And she's like, oh my God. She's like, am I going crazy? Is he out there? She goes outside to check. She goes out. Sure enough, nobody there. No footprints in the snow. Nothing. She's like, oh my God, I'm losing it. So she goes back inside the house, back into the living room. And the killer stands up from behind the couch. He was inside the whole time. She saw his reflection in the window.
Whoa.
And they have a pizza party. Oh my gosh.
That's fun, but you think he knows it's a reflection, wouldn't you?
I don't know. I don't know.
See, I'm most curious about
I'm
like,
easily
just
confused by
here.
reflections.
That's true.
I'm like one of those animals you see when they put up a mirror in the woods and it looks like a bear who's like, bruh, that's me. I walk past a store window, I'm like, who's this guy?
Yeah, you've broken so many windows just like with your reflex punch.
They made me walk around with pillows on my hands now.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of reflections, did you guys have this urban legend? You know immediately what this is.
You mentioned a mirror. I think I know where you're going.
I think so too. Go on.
So in our elementary school, the one that went around was about how if you went into the washroom and you turned off all the lights, and our washrooms had no windows, so it was pitch black. It was so dark. So kids were daring each other to go in and then turn off all the lights and ask the mirror to see Bloody Mary. Did you guys have this? Yeah. So this one stuck with me because all the kids were daring each other to go do it. And I think I was in like 3rd grade, I want to say.
Oh,
and,
did you do it?
Well, all of us were like going in there, but then the lights were right at the front of the bathroom doors. So whether or not you wanted to or not, somebody would always put their hand in and turn the lights off on people, and then like you'd hear people screaming because like there's no way you can see anything. It was a really mean thing to do, but people did it all the time. But I remember being like, well, I guess like everyone's doing it, and like, don't you want to see her? Like there was all this like talk of like, don't you want to see her? Like Bloody Mary's supposed to like show up in the mirror, and you say her name 3 times and turn around or something, and then she'll be there. And I remember at recess, kind of, you know, when kids start that kind of story stuff, and then you're like, I remember asking, being like, well, what does she look like? You know what I mean? Like, is she even scary? Like, what is this about? They're like, oh yeah, she's got like blood on her, and like she's like pale and she's old. And I was like, oh shit,
That's
like,
scary.
Oh,
Sounds like Mrs. Larson, the geography teacher.
And yeah, I think I ended up being in the bathroom while someone turned off the lights, but I was not there to go in and do that.
Yeah.
But I remember just being terrified, and like, you know, I didn't want to scream because our classroom was next door. So I was like, okay, people will know that I was like scared. So you just ended up just like feeling like, I think I closed
You just
my eyes.
came back to class like completely jittery, like, totally cool, guys. It's totally
It's fine. I think I like closed my eyes and like felt my way to the door, but it's a bit because I was like, I want to see her. Like I didn't say the magic words, but like, what if she's just in there? But like fastest.
She just lives in there.
Oh yeah, she just lives in there. They had like a whole lore of her. And
Yeah,
like,
I'm curious about some of the lore. So if you say the name, you see her in the mirror. Like, is she trapped in the mirror, or is she?
that's what I assumed. But they said
Okay.
that she'll appear in the mirror. But I'm like, is she behind you? Is she in there? But I
I
always
always think
imagined
she's
she was in there.
behind you.
Oh yeah, that would be scary.
Also,
someone
if-
said
if-
that it could kill you too. Now that that's
I've heard
coming
that
back
too,
to
but
me, that if
I hear it's just she like screams at you or something.
yeah, which is like even scarier. The idea that she could kill you or is around, so scary. But I'll be like, you know, I'm a grown person, and at the end of the day, I will still like, you know, if you get up in the middle of the night and like use the washroom or something in a strange place, I'm still like, oh yeah, Bloody Mary's gonna be here. This is fucking scary. I don't like that one.
I have a logistics question about
Go on.
your scenario, though. If the lights are out, how would you see her?
Oh,
If you have to
she
turn-
probably is a ghost and
Does
like
she
lights
glow?
it up.
Don't you have to like light a candle or something? Isn't that part of it?
Oh shit, is that true?
I feel like
What's-
that's maybe part of it.
I feel like that could be a part of it. It's so you have to like turn around 3 times and say her name, kind of like a Beetlejuice effort, and then like she shows up.
What's the Candyman thing? Isn't there something
Oh,
similar
yeah.
to Candyman?
Say Candyman. I think it's 5 times in the mirror.
Okay.
And he shows up, but I think he kills you.
Okay.
Okay, but
He's got a hook hand. He's got bees everywhere.
oh my god,
That one sounds a bit
Tony
more
Todd.
fun, at least, right?
Yeah. Maybe.
I'd rather run into a Candyman than a Bloody Mary.
I don't think he has actual candy though.
What? Then how's he get the name?
I think maybe in Canada, Bloody Mary doesn't work because usually we have to say Mott's Clamato Caesar. Could you just imagine you saying Mott's Clamato Caesar 3 times in the dark in the bathroom and just like the stupidest looking ghost? Hi. I wrote a few. I was looking into some urban legends. There's Bloody Mary is one I listed. There's the Hook Man or the Hook Hand. This one was really interesting though that I read about. This was just I don't know like a newspaper from like 1800s in England called the Mowing Devil of Hertfordshire.
Oh, does he mow your lawn? What's going on there?
Apparently, like a guy was like, I don't want to mow my lawn. He was like, the devil can do it or something, and then like his lawn was mowed, and he said the devil did it or something.
I love the idea that the devil, he's just chilling in hell, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to wreak some havoc on Earth by mowing a guy's lawn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He made a whole video about it. He trimmed it.
So scary. I mean, if the devil would just do random chores for me, I would totally be in league with the devil. Summon him. Summon him, he can do the dishes.
The devil can do the dishes. You know what, Matt? The devil can edit this podcast episode for us.
That'd be nice. He'd probably do a great job at it.
I think.
Come on, Lucifer, get chopping.
Come on, Lucifer. Were you guys ever worried as kids about, like... I was not worried about, like, razor blades and candy at Halloween, but, like, poison candy. That was always a thing my parents, I think, would mention.
We always only went to places that we knew, like it'd be like cousins and neighbors and stuff like that. So the chance of me being poisoned were probably pretty high.
Yeah.
They did not like me.
we did the thing where like you had to sort through your candy with your parents, and they could remove anything that they thought was like not safe or not good. So they had the first dibs of like what you were.
I'm positive. It's just parents, being
Yeah.
like, I'm just going to take
I'm
the
just
candy
gonna-
that I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Mars bar. That's very dangerous indeed.
Oh, boy, this one's got needle marks on it. I better take that one. I'll get rid of that. Oh, man.
But you're right. Like that seems to have come out of nowhere. That like neighbors would be doing that, or
I remember learning about this a bit, and it just did not happen. I thought there'd be like a lot of cases, or at least some. Apparently, it's just really not a thing. Like the amount of panic about it still is wild compared to like no one's the poison kids. No one really gives a shit.
Like, the thing too with like people always being like, why would someone buy a bunch of drugs and then give it to kids? They're gonna do that themselves.
There's a lot of urban legends like that where there's some sort of drug element involved, and like drugs are expensive though, and if there's not really a whole lot of motivation to give someone something expensive just so they pass out or something.
this guy who's addicted to this thing and needs it, he's just gonna give it away to people for free? Like, candy's already so expensive.
Yeah.
And you're gonna buy, like, 200 razor blades to go with it? That's just, that's insane.
There has been a few times when I've ate so much candy that I've gotten sick, but it wasn't from poison. It was just because I ate a lot of rockets in a single sitting.
Yeah. You're a Rockets guy?
Or Smarties if you're in America.
If you're an American.
Yeah, I love rockets. And it's the great because it's the candy that other people don't seem to like as much. They're like,
Yeah.
"Ugh, rockets." I'm like, give that sweet sugar to me. It's like my introduction to cocaine, basically. I don't do cocaine, but I can see why you would if they're anything like rockets.
So you would never put rockets in somebody else's candy?
Oh, no way. I'm not trading those bad boys.
I can't believe that that's your favorite.
It's great.
This is insane. This is like its own urban legend.
Yeah.
There was a guy, and I knew him. His name was Matt, and his favorite candy was rockets. What? No way. That's disgusting.
Those chalky pieces of shit. Yeah, no, he liked them.
I'm surprised there hasn't been a panic about rockets being given out to kids because they are very drug-like. They're little pills that make you feel great and make you get excited.
Do they make you feel great? I always thought they looked like someone took like chalk from like the school and just like cut out chalk, and I was like, I'm not gonna. That's probably what a lot of it is. It's just old chalk dust thrown
Probably
together
is.
with some
Yeah.
sugar,
100%.
and you're keeping that industry alive.
Once in a while, when on November 1st, like the day after Halloween, I like to go out and buy the half-price candy because like
Yeah.
Shoppers Drug Mart's like, just get rid of this stuff. There's always a giant-ass bag of rockets that I buy, and it lasts me, a weekend. It's great, and it's a crazy weekend.
I don't think you got a race there for that. I'm sure that'll be there for a while. That giant bag of rocket.
Yeah, they try and get rid of that up until Easter. They're like, please, someone
Just
take it
take
home.
please. It's
We'll
just you
reduce
and
it to
one
19
old man.
cents.
Well, they're out of Werther's. I guess I'll go for the rockets. Greetings, spookos. I'm Victor Lacoste, film actor and 3-time pie-eating champion at the Pennsylvania State Fair. We'll be getting to today's story in but a moment, but first, if you're looking for a delightfully frightful film, why not check out my 1955 classic, Bats? A group of young baseball prospects must fight to survive against a menagerie of mutated birds, using their baseball skills and also their baseball balls. I'm not really sure why it was called Bats. Anyways, now here is a word from today's sponsor. Hey, what's that?
It's my Kamadachi, my virtual pet.
Virtual?
Yeah, it's just a bunch of black pixels on this tiny screen, but it's like a real pet. I feed it, I play with it, and I clean up its you-know-what.
Big stinky dukers.
Yeah!
Is your child ready for the responsibility of a real pet? Didn't think so. How about a bunch of pixels on a tiny screen that they will get attached to? Sounds like they're ready for Kamadachi.
What's wrong, hon?
My Kamadachi died.
Oh no, I'm sorry, sweetie.
It's okay, I already made a new one.
Kamadachi teaches your kids that even with love and hard work, things still die. Over and over and over again.
There's my friend, Mommy, with the virtual pet.
Oh, that's sweet.
My Kamadachi has died and been reborn over and over again. And now I see that life is filled with cycles of beginnings and endings and rebirths. An endless cycle with no meaning, flowing through time into infinity. We crawl slowly to the inevitability of death, and soon thereafter, new life spreads from the cracks of our bones. It's as pointless as the hard shell that encases the electronic soul of my Kamadachi. Will they too find an escape from their cyclical horror? Or are they bound to repeat this hell? forever.
Okay, you're not hanging out with her anymore. Kamadachi, trust us. It's fun.
What's up, fam? Catacomb Custodian here. Just Netflixing. Killing. Social media is oh so popular with the kids these days, and everybody hopes to go viral. But the latest social media challenge could be killer if you get enough likes. Be real careful with this one, or it's only a matter of time before you're tick-tock dead. It's a normal Tuesday night. Best friends Jackson with 3 X's and Madison with 3 Y's are Skyping. I kid, they're FaceTiming. It's 2023.
Yo, Madison, you see my new TikTok? I did the challenge, the Moscamato Spooky Challenge.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
It's gonna get me so many likes. I'm gonna be so popular. Only popular kids do this at school. Now, that's gonna be me, Jackson. Jackson spelled with 3 X's.
Did you even do it right?
Yeah, I went into a dark room. I turned the lights off in the dark room, and I said Moscamato 3 times.
And then did you, shift your knees around? Because, they say it won't even work if you don't.
Yeah, no, I shifted my knees.
And then what'd you see?
I don't know, nothing really happened.
So you didn't do it right?
Well, what is supposed to happen if I do it right?
Well, she's supposed to be, in the mirror.
Oh, yeah, that didn't happen.
Then you definitely didn't do it.
I just wanted to show that I'm a brave little boy so that people at school would respect me.
We've got ways to go.
Okay, well, why don't you do it then?
I already did. I got 1,000 likes.
Oh, I've only got 120 at the moment. I just got another one, 121. It's going up.
I mean, it's not 1,000.
Knock, knock. Hey, dipshit Jackson, what's up? It's me, your older brother, Tyson with 3 S's.
Oh, hey, Tyson.
Yeah, I saw you doing that real goofster challenge, the Moscamato Caesar Spooky Challenge in my darkroom.
It's not a goofy challenge.
It's a total goofster challenge, because guess what? I did it too and I crushed it. Look, I'm at 663 likes. I'm crushing you, bro. Just like I crushed you at all the sports we play together, because I'm bigger than you and I got muscles because I work out.
Whoa, Tyson. Oh my god. How many likes is that again?
660. Oh, I'm up at 664. That's pretty sweet.
Whoa.
Anyways, hey, Dorcas, stay out of my darkroom, all right? Because it's got to be real dark in there.
I'm sorry.
And you're so pale that you just give off like a glow, and you're going to ruin all of my photography.
Tyson, I have a disease. We've been over this.
Yeah, I know, and I hate it. Punch the wall. I hate it because I care, but also I don't. Anyways, I'm almost at 666 likes on my viral challenge, and I'm going back to my darkroom where nothing bad'll happen.
What does Tyson do in his darkroom? He's cool.
I think he just masturbates, but he might do photo development. We're not really sure.
No, what is that?
See what I mean? Can you hear that? Tyson, we can hear you in here.
Hey, hey, bud. Just your dad here popping in. Paul with 3 L's here. How's it going? Just, was that you making loud tug noises in here, or was that your brother?
No, I've never done that. I don't know how, but that was my older brother, your eldest son.
My oldest child, Tyson with 3 S's. Oh, well, I better go check on him. He's probably in his dark room, isn't he? You know why it's dark, right?
Oh, I thought it was because photos need to develop in the dark, but he's a digital camera.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing in there. All right, I'm going to go check on it, where he surely is still.
My dad. He's all right.
I can hear you.
I mean, my dad's so cool.
Hey, just rolling back here. You said Tyson was in the dark room, yeah?
Yeah, he went in there to develop photos.
Yeah, well, I don't see him in there. And I turned the lights on, and this is where it's wild. You know I've been dry now for 6 years.
We're so proud of you, Daddy.
Yeah, but it smells exactly like a Mott's Clamato Caesar.
Yeah, you used to bang those back like Billio.
But I don't anymore. This house, I can't even have one in the house. But did Tyson bring a Mott's Clamato Caesar into the house?
I mean, you know he's allergic to clams.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I should remember that. So if he didn't bring one in, does that mean anything to you? Does the Mott's Clamato Caesar mean anything to you?
Well, yeah, I mean, we both did this viral TikTok challenge called the Mott's Clamato Death Challenge. It's just an urban legend, though. You go into a dark room, you film yourself saying Mott's Clamato 3 times, and then something's supposed to happen.
Yeah, Bloody Mary shows up and you like film her with your camera and then you're automatically popular because school.
I mean, you wouldn't understand, Dad, but that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, because I'm not in school. I'm in work.
Yeah, he almost had 664 likes?
Yeah.
Can you check it now? Check how many likes he's got.
Sure, I guess. He has, looks like 666.
The devil's number.
He has a number?
Yeah.
Like a jersey number? Paul, what are you saying?
Please, call me Dad. I will not tolerate that kind of respect, Jackson.
I'm sorry, Daddy. Daddy Paul, what are you suggesting? That it hit 666, the number of the devil, and then...
Well, I'm a little confused because I smelled a Mott's Clamato Caesar, but your friend Madison said Bloody Mary shows up. So, and then I said the devil comes from the number, so I'm having a heck of a time putting this together, but I'm going to go hop on AOL chat and talk to all my friends so none of you kids can do this because I'm pretty sure my son is gone because either the Mott's Clamato Caesar or Bloody Mary came and took him to the devil. Oh my God. Oh my God. Barb with 3 B's. Get the AOL booted up.
It's the next day at Exeter High School. Jackson and Madison meet outside their lockers before class.
Hey, Madison.
Yeah.
So my brother, he's dead.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, you know what my dad was saying about like the number 666 being somehow relevant to the devil, and he just did the Mott's Clamato Death Challenge. We thought maybe the devil or Bloody Mary or some incarnation of Mott's Clamato would show up, like maybe Mr. Mott's himself would show up. Well, apparently that happened, and we think he's dead.
Oh my God. That can't be real.
But you said you did it, right? And you're still here.
Well, yeah.
How many likes do you have now?
I told you I have like probably over 1,000.
You must just breeze past 666 and I guess you're okay.
Yeah.
So here's my problem though, like ever since I posted it, I'm now at 602 likes.
She's lucky, but you're not.
Oh, hey Dale.
Hey, Dale with 1 D. My parents don't love me.
Yeah, they really short thrifted you on those consonants.
Yeah, but looks like your time's almost up. Tick tock, Jackson.
No, it's just an urban legend, despite my belief now that it isn't because my brother just died. But wait, what can I do to stop it? I can't take down my video. That'd make me so uncool.
I heard about this kid 2 towns over, Paramount Secondary. He did the viral Mott's Clamato Caesar's Spooky Death Challenge.
Spooky Death Challenge, yeah.
And guess what? He got to 666 likes. And right before, either Bloody Mary or Mott's Clamato Caesar or Mr. Mott's, who some people say is the devil himself, came to take him, he did something even worse than taking down your own TikTok video. He liked his own video.
Whoa.
But that gave him 667 likes.
Then what happened?
Is he alive?
Yeah, but he's kind of a social pariah at school.
So wait, you're telling me I have to choose between not dying and liking my own video, thus becoming super cringe.
Yeah, it's a real have your cake and eat it too situation, I suppose.
Oh, what I'm gonna do? You know what? I'll take death. That's fine.
Okay.
I don't want to be uncool at school.
Wait, can't you just like get more people to like your video?
Have you seen how unpopular I am, Madison?
So you're saying between life and death, you're so unpopular you can't get one more person.
I got to 600 through sheer I don't know what happened here. My other best videos have gone 14 likes tops. You never even like my stuff.
Maybe people want this to happen.
I think it's probably because your brother's dead. And now people are like checking yours out.
As a memorial thing? No, that makes sense. I was wondering why something got so popular on TikTok.
It's because you added hashtag RIP Tyson with 3 S's.
Dale, Madison, do you think there's a way we can monetize this? Like if I did like a merch or something?
What if we do like Save Jackson t-shirts, like that really old movie, Ferris Bueller's Day Off? They have those Save Ferris shirts.
Yeah, I don't think I'm beloved enough for people to actually want to buy that, but maybe I could like, get into like a quick multi-level marketing scheme or something on TikTok. Sell some shampoo. No, that's a bad idea. Let's get back to the main thread of this. Okay, so here's the plan. Because I need to know exactly when it hits 666 so I can give myself that extra like so I do stay alive. I've decided I should stay alive after all. I have a bright future ahead of me. I want to become an accountant.
Jackson, what about this? I haven't liked your video yet because liking things is for posers.
Yeah, and you're my bully. I'm surprised you're even talking to me right now.
Yeah, I'm just having a real hard time.
Yeah? Talk about it, big guy.
Well, I was gonna have my favorite breakfast this morning, Honey Nut Cheerios, and I went to the cupboard and I opened up the cupboard and the box of cereal wasn't even there, and I looked and my dad's pouring the last few Cheerios into his bowl, and I said, "Hey Dad, those are my Honey Nut Cheerios. I used all those kids' lunch money to buy them." And he said, "Takes one to know one." And I said, "Dad, do you know who you're talking to?" And he said, "Yeah, a garbage boy." And I said, "Oh, Dad, do you really want to get into this with me right now? I will take you down, old man. I will give you the old nut buster, just the old nut tapperini with the nucks here." And long story short, my mom died.
Oh, that's why you always lash out.
Yeah.
You know, now that I know this about you, I empathize with you. I think we can be friends, like in the Breakfast Club.
Jackson, there's one other thing I have to tell you.
Yeah, Dale? With 1D?
1D, my favorite. I mean, no, they're not. I like cool bands, like NSYNC. I'm gonna like your video, but time's of the essence for me because I also did the viral Matsukamata Caesar Spooky Death Horror Challenge.
How many likes do you have?
663.
Oh, no.
You guys both already liked it.
But you could do the same thing, right? Like, you haven't liked it yourself yet, have you?
This is the hardest thing I'm ever gonna have to tell you, Jackson. I did like it.
You liked your own video?
Because I feel like sometimes nobody likes me, and I gotta like myself.
Well, yeah, because you're an asshole to everybody. You're a bully.
Yeah, but I gotta pick on kids. I gotta pick on kids because I pick on myself because I don't love myself enough. So I pick on everyone else to make myself feel like a big boy. But when I pick on myself and make myself feel like a big boy, I feel like a smaller boy. So I gotta pick on people harder, and I gotta like myself.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So you've screwed the pooch. You've already liked your own video. You're going to die within a few hours probably based on the rate of likes happening. I'm going to be able to skip that because I wasn't a total loser in liking my own video. And, you know, I'm kind of conflicted at, like, should I even try to help you? Because we've
really turned tables here.
Yeah. Guess who's going to become the new bully of this high school?
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I'm going to go into that Porta-John and cry about this. Oh, man, I'm up to 665. I'm up to 665 likes, guys.
So wait, are we just going to see you, like, disintegrate right now? Is that how this works, do you think?
Maybe that's what'll happen. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, okay.
I've got to like it.
You gotta like it, okay.
No.
So...
What do you think of...
You want to talk about something while we wait for you to die?
Yeah, I don't know. Are you guys watching... Oh no, 666 likes!
Oh no, here it goes.
I don't feel so good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my guts. My guts are going nuts.
Whoa.
Guys, I'm bleeding. Oh no, wait, it's not... It tastes clammy and salty. Like, there should be a celery stick in it? Or a pickle?
Oh, I feel the same way. Oh my god, I'm at 666. Wait, hold on. I bling! I just liked it. I'm at 667 now. I feel much better now.
I don't. I feel like I'm gonna burst.
Whoa! Did you get that? Did you get the whole thing on camera?
Oh my god, what's wrong with you? Can't you just see already that social media is like ruining our whole lives?
I see the moral of the whole story now. Social media is ruining our whole lives. It's turning friends against bullies.
I mean, Dale wasn't always a dick.
You're right. montage to first grade. Me and Dale share a Go-Gurt tube together. Me and
shares a
Dale
Go-Gurt?
on the swing sets. Me and Dale eating
Sharing
mud.
Dunkaroos.
Me and Dale in a lowrider. Me and Dale pranking other kids. Me and Dale sniffing glue together, etc. End of montage.
I'm back, guys.
Dale, you're
Whoa,
back.
what happened? We just saw you explode.
The power of friendship brought me back.
Oh, it was that montage of memories of all the good times we had when we were in grade 1 and you weren't a bully yet.
Yeah.
Wow.
You learned social media can't be trusted.
If only we had done that for Tyson, but we don't have any good memories of Tyson.
Yeah,
No,
that's
he was
true.
a piece of shit.
He was a piece
I
of
mean,
shit.
you were also a piece of shit, Dale, so.
Oh no!
Hold on. We have to save Dale. Think happy thoughts about him.
Oh, guys. Oh, please don't think ill of me anymore. I can't do that again.
Guys, I'm actually happy that my older brother's gone. Now all the attention from Daddy Paul is going to go right to me.
Hey, sport, how's it going?
Hey, Daddy Paul.
Okay. I'm coming around to the new nickname. I'm kind of digging it. Oh, hey, it's your old buddy Dale. I remember he was a bit of a shit before. No!
No, Dad. Remember all those times that he came over for pizza and we had such a fun time playing Mario Kart and...
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I whipped your boys' butts at Mario Kart. Oh, God.
Dale's back.
Oh, God.
Remember that time that you were going to ask me to prom, Dale, and then you didn't? I was so pissed at you.
Oh, no!
All right, we fast forward 20 years. All these people are working in a boardroom. They're coworkers now. And Dale is being a bit of a dick to everybody.
Guys, I don't think a new flavor of Mountain Dew is going to take off, okay? We've already got green. We've got Code Red, Berry Blast, the yellow one that was black that tastes like licorice, maybe? Your ideas suck balls. These balls, those balls.
Dale, you're such a dick. It's so much fun to have power over Dale. Should we bring back?
Give it like a few minutes. I thought your idea for Mountain Dew chartreuse was pretty good.
I thought so too. I think let's go with that.
I think we should just stick to green.
Daddy Paul, is that you?
You know it. Catch you on the flip side.
Looks like the power of friendship can overcome all. Yuck! I think I could use a drink. Maybe a snots scabato sneezer with a slice of slime. Are you brave enough to try the Mott's Clamato Caesar Spooky Horror Death Challenge, listener? Our ghosts with the most are, so let's hope they don't get 666 likes, so they can be back next week with more thrills and more chills. A bootaloo, babes! This has been an S&M Experience production. Special thanks to the Cultural Collective for the use of their spooky studio space. Theme music by Dmitry Taras. Subscribe or follow us on your favorite podcast app, and while you're there, be a haunted doll and rate and review us. And be sure to tell your friends about us. Remember, sharing is scaring. And if you're looking for more devilish fun, then listen to Corntown, a true crime parody podcast. And subscribe to the S&M Experience on YouTube for new videos every month. And until next time, sweet screams. Yes.